I have heard, in fact, yesterday, some people were even writing it in the comment section that Brasame, Efo says, I didn't understand it then until this morning when I chanced on that video, because yesterday what I saw was when he was talking about parliamentarians not fighting, people not insulting others, not being nationalistic and all. In fact, about nationalistic, big shouts to John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah.
He has been very nationalistic with his Fugu. Do you know, apart from the Fugu, he was also having Caveman Watch.
Caveman Watch, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
He was also having Caveman Watch on, which is also another agenda for Ghana. No, Mahama Kasa Naniabi.
Or my president.
No, Mahama de Naniabi. And me who said, oh, yeah, you money sip, and I'm microphobia. Aha, me am shimba say Charlie, man, shini ya, mo beche because the way near me kono. Obi enu odi we beto ho. I just say the on party pa. Obi enu odi we beto akofa fro. Especially when car na ko smooth. Bia was yensin fan ko kofa car fro. That be car na ko fu wom. Smooth. Driver na so drive it neatly. Like Sammy Flex driving on Kumasi Road.
Obetimi adakra ebo aba from the wa fill tank.
Also see yensin kofa car fro. Car baby.
Style your for be make people say wow here for the akwa Zambia akwa yo.
Omo free. So I hear Stonebwoy has started another conversation, and I also want us to delve deep into that conversation as well. In his presentation at the Africa Prosperity Dialogue, he said musicians are going through it. Many are trying. They are releasing hit songs. They are shooting quality videos. They are paying their team members well and all that. But some areas are not bringing the returns that they deserve. And one of the areas he mentioned was streaming. He said here in Ghana especially. Here in Ghana especially. You have to make numbers before you can get some money. In fact, millions of numbers. In fact, I hear he did some rough calculation.
Yes, on Spotify.
That suggested that challenge easy. He thinks elsewhere, but I had the. So if you're an artist and you're in this area, what you have to do is to think about the shows, think about the appearances, think about the endorsement deals, and more.
Exactly.
And this is what Stonebwoy is advising. Well, I want us to go watch a video where he made these pronouncements, and when I come back, at least Chemo here understands that terrain very well. He would help us to get some information. Maybe Stonebwoy is speaking the truth. That if you're an artist and the show money comes, don't let it slide. Grab it because it will take you long before you get that money from the platforms.
40 years.
The streaming platform. 40 years. It will take you long before you get that money. Yeah, imagine like you're an artist up and coming. You get some big song and it's doing well. Somebody brings you 200,000 also. 200,000. Well, maybe he's right. Maybe he's wrong. Let's go watch this. When I come back, we'll be talking some more.
The listeners that will listen to him, even as a young artist, which is somewhat a humble mindset, but it begins to make you look down upon yourself instantly. Because guess what? It doesn't matter. Technology has advanced a lot of things now. You go viral on one platform, you don't know who's watching. Maybe this Hackman is like, oh, I like this. They might call Stonebwoy and say, can I, So you shouldn't be thinking only about those who can access you within that area, thinking for them that they are too poor and they can't subscribe. But meanwhile, where do we play the music now mostly in our homes, on our phones? They buy data no matter what. They buy data no matter what. So they can somewhat, without eventually affecting your growth, because you need to grow as far as I'm concerned. So don't think too much about putting music out for free. It's free anyway. Liking what they are hearing, because guess what? You're providing a certain service. It's not by force for everybody to love Stonebwoy. But so long as they love Stonebwoy, they'll go a long way to liking what they are hearing. Because guess what? You're providing a certain service. It's not by force for everybody to love Stonebwoy. But so long as they love Stonebwoy, they'll go a long way.
Well, so once again, another something that as an industry, we need to put aside Beam SM to discuss. There are some topics when someone raises, we all have to put aside our differences and pay attention to it. I'm sure it's one of the reasons sometimes Shatawale gets angry with the industry, because he will spot a problem. He will mention it, talk about it. He would expect that, Charlie, this one, we all have to come together, discuss it, and look for a lasting solution. Something that will be good for us here and those to come. But we all throw it away. Now, Stonebwoy is saying something. He thinks in this part of the world, streaming does not pay. So if you're an artist here, your first major concern should not be about the millions you get. It should be about what deal you can get from the numbers you have. Can you sign a deal? Can you play a concert? Can you make some appearance? Can you invest maybe the little money you've gotten into other areas so they bring back the money you want? He has been talking. And I said, Chamo is an expert in this area and he can share some more insights with us. Chamo.
Yeah. He has a point. Just that I don't understand why he would say that in this part of the world. Because when you put your song on the digital platform, you are not only serving Ghanaians or Africans, you are serving people all over the world. So if your song is banging in America, you will cash out. If your song is banging in Jamaica, you will cash out.
But you and I also know that how people in America are being paid with their content, it is not the same here in Africa or in Ghana.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm sure that is what he meant by this side of the world.
But if your content is banging there, they are paying the same rate that an American content is banging there. The only point that you can make is that it is difficult to penetrate into that market. Getting a lot of people there streaming your song. Because I mean, when you check the analytics, most of your song will be consumed by your locality or people around you before you also get people outside consuming it.
That is true.
He has a point. For that one, it's true. But you see, what maybe he's not getting it right or refusing to understand is that the value that people place on your product is what will give you the money. So the truth is that even for the shows that he is talking about, the same thing happens there. The people who are paying you, the promoters or people inviting you for the show, they have a certain amount that they are ready to pay you. If they think you deserve higher pay, they will give it to you. If they think you don't deserve it, when you call that money, they won't give it to you. The same thing happens on the streaming platforms. So when you want to enjoy premium, there's a certain fee that you have to pay. The person paying will ask himself, do I want to pay this to enjoy what they are offering me? If the answer is yes, they will pay. If the answer is no, they will not pay. So even in terms of the shows that you are going to have, it is still lower than what you get when you are playing shows outside. In that sense. But the point is that it is based on the fact that people are willing to pay more or less to enjoy whatever product that you are giving them. So even with the streaming thing, there are people who are making very good money on the streaming platforms. And there are people who will struggle because people are not ready to pay the amount that they are calling for or they wish that they will get. So the little that they get, they think that it's too small for whatever. But the thing is that the same way when you are going for a show, the fee that they are paying you is still small as compared to some people. That's why Shatta can call a high figure. And then the people are willing to pay. I bet you those people, they will still pay that amount to stream Shatta Wale's song. So Shatta Wale will make good money online on the streaming platforms. It's as simple as that. The same way that if you call a certain figure and people are willing to pay, those people will be willing to pay that same amount to enjoy your song online. It's as simple as that. So it is not really for everybody. What he's saying, yeah, if you generalize it, I think the money is not that much, especially based on the views that you see. You think that when you get, I've heard people saying that if they were paying $1 million per view and you have 1 million views, it means you have $1 million. That's the kind of calculation that some people
make.
Yes, I think the mistake that they make is that people they don't really pay you based on just the views. In fact, that's how they started it, but they realize that people can just scam the system or jam the system with the numbers. So now the calculations are not always based on the numbers that you see. They have factors. They have the engagement period and other stuff. In fact, on Facebook, for instance, they will tell you that the monetization, they have other name for it. They call it PB, that is performance bonus something. There's another word. I think it is PV, performance bonus. That's what they call their monetization.
Okay.
So they are paying you based on performance.
Okay.
And the performance,
it's not about the numbers.
No, the performance is not just about the numbers. It is about the engagement. How people are engaging with your product. So you can't come and deceive us getting 1 million streams, but we know that it is not impactful. And you go and tell people that I got 1 million stream, but I didn't get anything. You won't get anything because there's no impact there.
Okay.
You see, we know what some people do. Like, that's why sometimes they will say, let me share the experience of me reading a proposal and getting depressed. You see, in that proposal,
I know, right?
The person said that, yes, the person said that, give me $10,000 and I will give you 1 million views. That 1 million views, you will have it all right, but you can't make any revenue from it. In fact, the proposal didn't tell you that after getting 1 million views, you will get $1 million. No, all that the proposal was saying is that I will give you 1 million views.
Okay.
That 1 million views, omo platform no, omo Jimmy yo. Sir, Uber manipulating system to get 1 million views for them to pay you. No, that's not how the platforms work. So for me, he has a point that yes, it is difficult to make the money that you wish that you can make on streaming platforms.
Okay.
But the problem is not just because you can get huge numbers, they won't pay you. No, your song is not performing the way that it's supposed to for them to give you that money. If your song is making the impact that they are getting, they will pay you high, because they will also go through the analytics. When people are streaming your song, how long do they stay on? They click it, they listen to 1 second, 2 seconds, at least 20 seconds, they are gone. Meanwhile, your song is 3 minutes long. So an average view of your song, which is getting, let's say, 5 million streams, is 10 seconds. How much do you think they should pay you? Oh yeah, lucky crown on Bema BB. So it goes beyond just getting the numbers that you see.
So office manya 1 million. Manya 1 million there mid them.
Meanwhile, your 1 million of a 3-minute song, the average duration is 30 seconds. 3-minute song.
It is the reason some people think that even on YouTube, how long people watch your content may be more important than
yes,
the number
that you see there. Exactly. And these are some of the things that they miss when they are doing the presentation. Like he's saying, he will just mention the figure. He will not talk about the performance of the video or the product that you are serving people. So it is not as simple as the way that they put it. But yes, it is difficult to get high revenue because your product may not be performing like that. It may not be getting the impact that should give you the money.
The competition to get your product perform like that.
Yes, exactly.
It's not a keen one.
Exactly. But you are just looking at numbers and you think that is it. Meanwhile, you can do stream farming. So you want to stream farm your songs and you want some people
you
to
won't
pay
get
you.
paid. Yeah.
No, when no 1 million views by any popular. How why should they pay you? Because they want it to be popular so that they can sell some product on it and based on that pay you. That's how all the streaming platforms, you know. One thing a BT amount for said, they don't have money sitting somewhere that
exactly.
come and watch our video and we will pay you.
Let's give it to you.
No, they are
They're
looking
also generating the money from other sources.
Yes, and they are looking at the performance of your video so that they can use it to sell the product that they want to sell and share the revenue with you. It's not as simple as that, but yes, for people, we all want money. So we will make it that simple that, hey, me get 2 million views and so they only gave me $100. Then check your average view or average streaming of your song. Ubon said duration, no, 20 seconds.
I see.
Who 3 minutes video? Amount 14 20 seconds. No more than hoko. Who see you in say? The kind of 1,000 no come there, man. I think so. My favor. Meanwhile, obi 3 minutes, no. Yeah, obi enya boss who play pa or boni nyina manisi.
Esabo encore repeat.
Owi a wasan comment, owi a wasan share. Or share or comment or promote platform. No, that's what the platform is looking for. So that platform will pay you more because they know that people love your product. So if they pay you more, you will be encouraged to give them more products. For people to stay on that platform. There's a competition. Omunyana compete for the numbers. And you know, if your content is getting that engagement, they are willing to pay whatever there is to pay you.
Okay.
That's why this platform, Spotify, amount for soon. At a point, they were paying some people $200 million just to get their content on their platform. Because there was one certain Joe Rogan. He would do a podcast of over 4 hours, 3 hours. And people are watching it. People are listening to it.
Constant.
Listening to 2-3 hours podcast. Constant.
Just voice.
Why wouldn't they pay him whatever that he wants? Now, oh, dear, 3 minutes now. Yeah, no, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. No. Also, Muntia also 200 million. They won't do that. So it's about the performance. If you are getting the performance right. In fact, we can measure how much you get on the streaming platform based on how much they pay you when they call you for a show. You will see that there will be similarities.
I see.
Your flow show no as kind of the man. The same way, who say about reflecting in your streaming performance.
Okay.
There are similarities there. When people are willing to pay you higher, you will see that your streaming money will also be higher.
There
will be that similarities there. So he has a point. The point is that it is difficult to get people to stay on your product for a longer time. But they leave that one out and talk about people just noticing or finding means to get the numbers.
I checked the two content we did today.
Yeah.
The Zambian content and the Agrada content.
Yes.
I realize people have, though it did not peak high,
yeah,
but people have watched it for long.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I saw people have watched it for long.
Good. So
the average view time,
duration,
like
yes.
View duration.
Yeah.
I saw that. Okay, like what YouTube would say, correct views.
Yes.
Aha.
This is it, and that's what they are looking for. People staying on that platform for a longer time so that they can sell to them. If people are not staying there for a longer period, then they don't think that content is right for their platform for them to pay you higher amount of money. So yes, it is true, and it is difficult to make huge numbers online, but it is not just getting the numbers. I mean, huge money online. It is not just getting the number. It's about the performance of your product. And if your performance is really high, I bet you make good money. Yeah.
Okay, Ro, come through and let's listen to your opinion as well on this. This is like education, like I said. It's not about whether you belong here or you belong there. If it is a problem, it is a problem that affects all of us. Therefore, we should find solutions to it. It is a problem that is important that we all need to nip it in the bud. So here we put aside biases. We look for the solution. If indeed we have to forgo or we don't have to pay attention to streaming and we have to look for money from events, endorsement deals, why not? Let's go for it. Now Shatawale is doing hot wave phones business. He has signed on to other deals as well. If this will bring him money, do you think Shatta will go and perform, or he will stress about some things? Nah. So let's look for the ways, avenues to make money. That's what we have to look at. Oh, come through.
Proverbs chapter 19 verse 20.
Preach.
Hey.
It says, listen to advice and accept instructions, and in the end you will be wise.
Listen to advice
and accept
instructions, and in the end
you will be wise.
Who doesn't want to be wise?
Of course.
Everybody wants to be wise.
So you need to listen to advice and accept instructions. It's as simple as that. You see, there are some people that are more knowledgeable even in the fields that we find ourselves.
Okay.
And it cuts across every field. There are some people who are experienced in terms of technology, in terms of current affairs, in terms of modern day of doing business in that field.
Okay.
And these people, once in a while, throw in nuggets of wisdom of how you can progress in whatever you are doing in the field. But unfortunately, misconceptions and other forms of lies tend to be the reality. Is what some people feed on, and at the end of the day, it turns bad for them and they begin to cry. So tomorrow, if somebody gives testimony in that same field and they cannot relate, they call it lies. Na se me den wa na echira de. Me ne wa na wo GES a echira de.
Yeah.
So eba ne sen na uwos kasen me. Eba ne sen na wo atoka me ntoka. Forgetting say wo ade chire na wo chire no, you don't only teach in classroom. Sometimes you even put a camera in front of facing you whilst you teach on the blackboard. Record yourself and put it on YouTube for people to even stream, for you to get extra cash. Into your chinebi watoka on tiasie da. You see what Stonebwoy is saying? It is the truth. And it will interest you to know that he is even talking about our part of the world. It is not only peculiar to our part of the world though. Even the people that we envy say almost streams here better than ourselves are complaining. Do you know Snoop Dogg? Do you know Jay-Z? Do you know 50 Cent? All these people, do you know DJ Khaled? All these people have complained about streaming.
Yes.
Okay.
Our jurisdiction and theirs, which one would we consider as better? All these people have complained. Therefore, it is important to know how to run your business according to you finding a way to get your product to your consumers.
Okay.
Because there is no clear formula to this particular business. You just need to find what works for you. See, bohomentete naji usikanako.
Yeah.
So today, Shatta in a month will release 20 songs.
Yeah.
Will release 30 songs.
Okay.
Some people will never understand.
Yeah.
They will never understand though. Said the guy has found a way to feed his market to get what he wants. Until within the month, Obi releasing Yombako. Shatta has dropped about 20 songs. Now let's do a simple calculation here.
Okay.
You see, if on average, memfane say yetie wonyum 3 minutes, on average listenership 30 seconds. Now you be more 50 pesos wonyum bia so a. O the memfane say Shatta 20 songs no. Ningina when you 50 pesos, 50 pesos, 50 pesos, 50 pesos for 20 songs and so. Compare it to somebody who also have the same 30-second listenership duration. No? No, so when you 50 pesos, I will release your back. And tell me who
CDs against 50 pesos.
And tell me who will have more money. That is how the calculation is. Sana calculation it you. And no punch say who releasing your back in a month and in 3 months. And no. Ebia, won so I will releasing in 3 months. No. Won so who o market. Who so okay. Me releasing in 3 months. And I meet me nya. And I meet me chi omokom. Na me release ya. Omo be gusu ma minya enfaso a mepe. If that is the case, fine. You see, 1 million views in 1 week, 1 million views in 6 months, 1 million views in 1 day has never been somebody like Shatawale's competition or headache. He is more concerned about the people coming to feed on the product that he is churning out.
The quantum.
That is what he is more focused on. Inti sebedi 1 year. Na enkrofo no betimi etie ni year. Eno be man sika more than wo de na ye be sori anopa na ye 2 million views. Enso ye nim ye ntimi ye ka cho se fa ehu sika bra ebe ye ode. You see, ni nyina ye adesua. Ni nyina ka how you can learn modern day of doing music business. What Stonebwoy said, it is very, very true. But Sisiano, there are some people that have been swayed away. Say, oh, ye releasing you by force. You need to get 1 million views. Say, obe fast slow. Say, obe fast formal. So you go on these spaces.
The so-called expert 8 million who proposal.
You see, you go on these spaces and you see people's products, you see people's songs, 1 million, 2 million. Yet, when you check the interaction, even under the products, ne kranim poa, enu 500.
500, 100 the crowd.
And so, depending on 1 million, depending on 2 million, it will be some more in go for 2 million or mutie, and go for no mutie 2 million times. No, omu ni products ne humu ayebia. Tell me, how is this possible? When you now come home, so somebody will tell you, say, Charlie, this is the situation here. So, you cannot rely on streams, sir. Then you should also be very wild on the other areas. And grow. Endorsement deals. And grow. In fact, investing in other areas aside your music and grow. So tomorrow, if you shatter will tell you, say, Charlie, me here real estate kakra ha, you should know, say, Charlie, or try so be expand it still to keep the music business going. Because a nyumnisi kanina or the kwashe bibi mwenya mfaso asadi abe boosti. That is what it means. Inti endorsement deal and grow. Se wo kobo show na emane nyao, oh, come and pass through. Oh, come and do this. Unless you want to do it for whatever you think it will benefit you. Fine. But se wo shena wo pese wo jiska, call for it. If the people can pay, they will pay. That is what it means. You need to be wise and aggressive over the business. And Tessa, tomorrow we will come back and be still calculating how much streams is giving us. But go and check the people that we are even looking up to in terms of music business and tell me how many of them rely on streams to be who they are. You think Jay-Z is relying on the streams? You think Beyonce and the likes that are even selling platinum are relying on their streams to be who they are? You are a joke. Today, no. We know what the stream condition is. Intino, throwing more light on it, of course, it is good for others to learn. And I am happy it is coming from Stonebwoy. I am happy it is coming from Stonebwoy because Shatta has trumpeted this sound amount for like people don't listen. Go online and go and check the songs that Shatta has released in these recent times. And go and check the average views.
Yeah.
Come boom. Next strike average money be sure say if he's even run at a loss.
That be that.
And
then the platform is there. YouTube. Kokuman because YouTube papa no. Osifa nema bregusu keke.
You understand? At the end of the day, Suyatra ekum ebimu too much. Oh, this Rebecca just said this is the standard. But Bisa who said who sets that standard?
That standard, yeah.
Standard. A lifestyle among among the practitioners who.
Yeah.
Oh, you are doing this, I am doing this. Okay, wait, okay, then this is the standard. That is what it means. Oh. You can create another standard. You can change the status quo. I was listening to one up and coming guy be on TikTok. Now all can about Charlie. We to be up and coming with the software, Charlie. So if you watch me, I beg you, if you go for invest, please come and invest. See right now, send me them my guys. So now for be container, be home kita one camera, be on shoot video. Charlie, me I get like 300 songs for there on release. Now I'm say what 300 songs on release? Obechiare.
Opeso be investor. Opeso be is cancelled on release.
Obeche papa. Obeche papa because Obekoso, how many songs now what to his credit? 5. Meanwhile, Senkasa nyomno who release people think that when you drop songs this year and all dropping your men now echo waste. And you mean say yo. If it is 200 songs, 500 songs that you have in your catalog, next year you have no idea. Go and ask Kempaluta the number of songs he has in his catalog.
I do not about him.
Go and see the effect on his old songs.
Revival.
Go and
all
see
those songs. Yeah.
As at last year, it was one of the things that was even keeping him afloat when on release, you know. Now people were visiting the rap songs now. Among 40 that year been. And it was coming. So you have 200 songs. You have 300 songs unreleased. Why? Because Black Sheriff release album once every year. Sarkodie drop it once every year. Stonebwoy drop it once every year. So it's a standard. Who is creating that? At the end of the day, if you have ways and means to put your songs on, unless you don't know how to do it, then find somebody to do it for you. And even if you don't know how to do it in 2026 and you have internet and smartphone, shit.
Watch it. Ofri Zambia.
Hey.
And their friend Madra, watch it.
Then get yourself out of the business. Because me, I always tell people that whatever field that you find yourself, at least the basics of that field. To me, find the basics and you will be okay. To me, find basics now, you will be able to survive. But you are telling me you are an up and coming artist, you are waiting for an investor before you drop unreleased songs of 300. Abekwa ene obi shene dem kra ti me releasing them. What are you telling me? I have albums. Mame Temeto. I have albums there. Albums.
And many more artists.
And many more. Me co studio nkobo beats. But you have paid for studio time. You have recorded, you have mixed and mastered, and you have 300 songs in your catalog as an up and coming artist. You are a joke.
Now to us a commodo.
Now to us You understand? So for me, Stonebwoy has thrown light on the challenges. But you see the solutions. There are some people that have trumpeted this. Me sure say anything ene. Se Shatawale ka se o enyumu no di si dan enyumu no di talk. It still sounds abstract in some people's ears. Some people still find it weird because they don't understand how one year under review. Yes, we're releasing them. Yeah, who say I hate be according to them. I monster hit, global hit. And yeah, near copy brofo man. But they forget into your china. Obi beka so yes, we releasing you my was say unya 1 million views. Into any say India for ya near kobo mo pa. Near swa India for negusu say chum. Brazil say chum.
Chile
say chum. No way for negusu. But at the end of the day, the impact that we are looking for, we don't get. Intino ochina se shatawale catch us Charlie. And say we see Kenya and fen too quite in the name of I am going to promote her. A man for being tears here because ebimu wo ho emboa omo sa sika no o reserve ye e na wo de share dia wo ye no wa ha mu mpo a ebi mpo a na ha sei no ama osomfa so untimi fa won tutu molio untimi fa won tutu amare because omo no they've also found a different market elsewhere. Inti na amare oni Shatawale ni Stonebwoy ni sakode embe compete wa ha. Moli ni Shatawale ni sakode embe compete wa ha o. Owo ukoto no woni jurisdiction ni territory a ema no so ne wo betwen wo honom. Inti obi ani ni lemu indi sa wo hwe na ahase na ye sope na hase na wo base market wa bo mentete na what na make a watch around no nua watch no di hye ni fie so de beba 2 weeks ne 1 month anka obenye biato
da
watch around on ya watch no fan share them or the basso bianto. So why as a musician would you record songs and keep it say oh train wine wo train day who release ya je saying
or train Christmas.
Meanwhile there's no formula even written down say oh and you know who releasing it this time and a better hit and now releasing it say and a better hit. Everybody is doing what they think they can to serve their audience. And everybody is competing for the same audience. Inti se wo de wo nya tina ho ene na me kai no. You see, if you want to be wise, listen to advice and accept instructions. And when